Hi, my name is Michelle, and I had spoke with Wendy yesterday, and she advised that we were okay to send this video over to you. That's going to give you the 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. So once you've had a moment to review the video, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and we can definitely chat. Or you can take these 3 things and do it yourself. I'm perfectly fine with that as well. So let me go ahead and get started and let you know there's 3 things that can set your company above your competition. Today we're going to go over content, citations, and backlinks. So number 1 is content. Most business owners know that, they need content on their homepage or their website, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the number 1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up on Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with those right keywords. So what I'm going to go ahead and do today is I'm going to compare Pever with your number 1 competitor, which is Johnson's Electric. And we're just going to review both sites on a different couple tools that I use. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and I put both of your homepage URLs into a word counter, and it's going to let me show you right here that Pever has 440 words on their homepage, where Johnson's Electrical has 771. Technically, neither one of these companies have what Google would like to see, that 1,500 or more, but Johnson's Electrical does have 771. So they do have a little bit more than what you have, but it's completely beatable just to add those additional keywords onto your homepage here. And what Google will do, they will send out these little crawlers, and they go across the sites and they look for specific keywords. So they know what your site and what type of business you offer. And those keywords also can be put behind pictures. So let's just click on this one right here and do Save Image As. And you see right here it says file name, company, vehicle, texture. So what you can add here is any type of service that you offer, plus any of those service areas. You can even include your name in here, put Pever. And then you can put, electrical Lawton, electrical Norman, electrical OKC. Just like any of those services that you offer with those service areas. And we're just going to go over here real quick. I'm just going to show you electrical services, Johnson's Electric. So if you just go down, you can see that they have information here, a lot of content on their page. And if we click on one of their pictures just to see if they have any information. See, they have wiring. That's the only thing on that one. And Johnson's Electric car. And so they have stuff that they could actually do on theirs as well. But definitely want to make sure you get 1,500 words or more with those right keywords. So if we go over here to this tool, there's a tool that I use, and basically this gives me behind the scenes of what Google looks at and how they rank sites. So if I go ahead and go to Johnson's first, you can see they have 81 keywords, and if we click on that, here are some of the keywords that they're being found for. Lawton electrician, Lawton OK, electrician in Lawton OK, electricians in Lawton, Oklahoma, and then of course it keeps going down. Now they do have some here that say Johnson's Electrical, Johnson's Electric, and Johnson's Electric. These are considered branded keywords. It's the company name, so that person that's out there, the customer that's looking for them is actually putting their name in, so that's a branded keyword. So let me go ahead and just jump over to your site in here, and I put Pever in here. We have 6 keywords listed, and in here we have Pever Building. So like I said, these 2 are going to be branded. Plumbers Lawton, Oklahoma, another one for Pever. Home Builders Lawton, Construction Companies Lawton, Contractors Lawton, General Contractors, and Roper Construction. I'm not sure if that's a prior name or maybe affiliation to Pever. So definitely we need to see about, you guys adding some additional keywords to your website. because, it's 100% beatable. If you go ahead and do that, get those 1,500 words or more on that homepage and adding those additional keywords for any of the services that you do offer. So, make sure that anything that you have additional wording for any of these different services and those service areas. So what I went ahead and did, I took one of those keywords, electricians, Lawton, okay, and this is one that actually Johnson's Electric had, and I put it in a Google here. And the first thing that you're going to come across, you're going to see a lot of these sponsored ads. And these are Google ads. And the thing is, they can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So before you just want to be careful before you go out and spend a lot of money on Google ads. You just want to make sure your website's going to convert first. So the number 2 thing that we're going to look at today is going to be citations. And you might be thinking, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? So if we go ahead and we scroll down past the sponsored ads up top here, and you get right here to this section, and it's the business section. This is our Google Maps. They also call it the Map Pack, and the Map Pack is going to be our top 3 here, Code, A-Bolt, and Johnson's Electric. And this is where you have your business name, address, and phone number listed across different directories. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. So for you to show up in the Map Pack, because you want to be up in one of these 3 as well, because anywhere from 20 to 30% of customers, when they're looking for someone, they're going to click on one of these top 3 that's in this Map Pack here. So what you want to do is you want to go out and you want to get your name, business, and address listed across different directories, like Yahoo Local, Local Ease, Info USA, Switchboard, Hot Frog, different companies like that, just so that you gain more trust from them. And then what Google will do is they will start pushing you up into this Map Pack. And what we can do, there is companies out there that you can use like Bright Local, and you can go out and get the directories that your competitor is listed on, and you can go down that same list and just match those directories they have with the ones that you have, and then of course add those additional ones that they have that you don't. But you don't really want to stop there because you just don't want to match them. You want to make sure you dominate them online. So say your competitor has 100 citations, then you want to go out and get anywhere from 50 to 100 more, so it takes them a lot longer to catch up, and you stay up in this Map Pack and you catch those 20 to 30% of customers that are coming here first and selecting one of these top 3. So the number 3rd thing that we're going to go over today is going to be link juice or backlinks. And it's the 3rd pillar that really helps you dominate on Google. So if we go ahead and scroll down past this Map Pack and you get right here where Johnson's Electric Service is listed. This is considered our organic section. And this is the number 1 position that anywhere from 60% or more are going to select this one right here. They're going to skip the Map Pack and they're going to go right to the below section, and they're going to go with the first one that's listed. And and this is where you want to be. And for you to get there, you need authority. And to get authority, it comes down to those backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. But the only thing is, there's good backlinks and there's bad backlinks. So if you get a local blog, linking to your, company, that's from the same industry, then that's great. But if you get a backlink, say from McDonald's or Starbucks, that's not going to be good because you guys don't sell those types of services. So you just want to make sure that the backlinks that you have are relevant to your type of services that you offer. And let me go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the same site here that we used earlier, this tool that we use, and I'm going to pull up Johnson's Electrical, and you can see they have 121 backlinks. And if we go to your site, you have 53 backlinks. So what this is telling me is that Johnson's Electric, they've got backlinks from strong relevant sources. That's why they're in this number 1 position right here. And, once again, we can go out and get those. We have different companies that you can use. You have Uber Suggest. There's another one out there, Ahrefs. It's a little bit higher cost to use their services. But you can go out and look at your competitors' sites, and you get the same links that are linking to them, those good ones, and you have those added to your business as well. And that will push you up into this #1 organic section. And, getting there to the top is not magic. It's definitely just a method, and I've shown you that here today. So really quickly, let's go ahead and just recap these 3 things. So #1, on your home page, back on your home page, you want to make sure that you at least have 1,500 words with those right keywords added throughout the site, including pictures, videos, anything like that you have. #2 is going to be citations. So for you to show up in the map pack, this top 3, you want to have more citations than your competitor does. So you want to make sure you add anywhere to 150 more so that you beat that competition out by a landslide. #3 is going to be those backlinks. And you need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority, and then you can be in this #1 position here in this organic section. And if you implement these 3 things, you can become #1 across Google. So now you might be asking, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either take this information I've provided you and do it on your own. I'm perfectly fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and save yourself some time, you can give me a call. My name is Michelle. My husband is Stephen. This is our business, and our number is 405-410-3024. Once again, it's Stephen and Michelle. It's our business. We're located here in Moore, Oklahoma, and this number is 405-410-3024. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you guys have a great day. And thank Wendy again for letting us to send this video over, and we'll talk to you soon.